Good afternoon. My name is Maddie Pascal. Today, I, along with my three teammates, London Ackerman, Krista Tipler, and Rand Rowland, will be presenting our analysis and recommendations to you regarding the BonStar Hotel. Our presentation will first cover a brief synopsis of the project background. We will then discuss the multiple frameworks we conducted in order to analyze the current position of the hotel, as well as where the hotel could potentially be. Following this, we will present our short and long-term recommendations that we concluded based upon our analysis. As you know, we were hired in order to assess the business performance of the hotel and then develop strategies on how the hotel could improve upon our findings. We were originally given a week to do so, but this was later extended to a 2-week period due to the deep analysis that needed to be conducted. We found that the BonStar Hotel is performing under standard due to several major themes. The hotel is currently being run under poor management, which has caused many problems throughout the hotel. This is especially true for the financial department, whose reports are inaccurate and inconsistent. Although prime at one time, the hotel's fixtures, furniture, and appliances are in desperate need of upgrade in order to regain a competitive position in the industry. We see that the business itself has great potential to thrive in the current market, but has failed to set itself up well to do so.
As mentioned previously, we conducted several frameworks in order to analyze the hotel. We first began with a pastel analysis. Politically, the hotel has been set up very well in the current state of the country. Namaste is an independent country with a stable government. The hotel can use the stability in the government in order to grow the level of competition presented by the hotel, since there are no threats regarding politics. Economically, the hotel is not facing any threats either. The GDP in Namaste has been growing over the past several years, and the country has seen good harvest and economic reform, which has helped increase the amount of foreign investment and attraction in Namaste. This is the perfect opportunity for the hotel to grow its brand and name in order to attract customers from foreign countries and locals. However, the hotel is not doing that well on a social level. Customers tend to favor branded hotels and names they are familiar with because they know what to expect during their stay. Customers also put a strong value on special offers and services presented by the hotel, such as casinos, saunas, room service, and much more. BonStar is lacking in both of these departments and needs to invest in order to upgrade its facilities and services offered in order to differentiate themselves and attract customers. Technology is also seen as a threat to the hotel due to what its competitors are offering. Currently, BonStar does not have a hotel website or a way to book a reservation online. That, along with no social media presence, makes it impossible for customers to find any information about the hotel. Unfortunately, Namaste faces harsh winters, which creates a seasonality customer cycle. This is a major threat to the hotel, making the hotel itself colder and discouraging customers to visit the country altogether. The hotel needs to tackle this threat by updating its heat and air unit and possibly advertising a special discount during the winters, which should attract more customers regardless of the weather. With any business, there will always be legal restraints. Hotels have health policies and regulations that need to be followed in order to remain in business. These policies are not constraining the hotel, but the hotel's land being owned by an unaffiliated stakeholders presents a major threat to the hotel.
Following the pastel analysis, we moved our focus to conducting a Porter's 5 forces analysis. We found the threat of new entrants to be at a medium level because the economy and foreign investment are up, but it is still very expensive to establish a new hotel or to purchase an existing one. This creates a very high initial investment requirement. Furthermore, hotels have to meet health standards across all services offered, so fixed costs are generally covered by a hotel's ability to fill rooms each night, with profit being generated from the extra services offered. These high fixed costs can create economies of scale because a hotel could lower its per night price for rooms if it were to reach full capacity. Moving on, we found the threat of substitutes to be very high based on the fact that other hotels in the area are offering more services at higher quality. This causes customers to be more attracted to those other hotels. BonStar has also failed to develop any sort of relationship with its customers, restricting the opportunity to create brand loyalty. On top of this, there is no switching cost related to booking a hotel unless the customer has already paid for their reservation somewhere else. We rated the customer's bargaining power as medium because there are many good substitutes and low switching costs. Customers are sensitive to the prices of their stay, but are also influenced by the quality of the service. Hotels generally have high fixed costs related to their operations, but most customers do not buy in bulk when purchasing hotel rooms. As for the bargaining power of the supplier, we gave this a low rating because there are many good substitutes to choose from in the industry. Forward integration is not a realistic possibility for the current state of the industry, and product value is fairly low relative to cost. However, industry customers are fragmented, but the other factors led us to conclude the power to be low. For the fifth force of porters, we labeled the rivalry within the hotel business in Namistan to hold a medium power. There are many players in the industry that have high fixed cost, but there is a high growth rate, and most products do not have a perishable life. Most competitors have been able to differentiate themselves by innovations in products offered, but there is a high exit barrier due to the expensive infrastructure. Complementers as the additional force can be seen as medium power because there is potential that Namistan will begin to receive international recognition, which could attract more foreign business, tourists, and big national events such as hosting the Olympics. Overall, the industry is attractive at the moment based on our findings. This is also evident in the pushy offers that have already been received from potential buyers of the hotel as well as the casino.
We then conducted a SWOT analysis so we could not only look at the opportunities and threats outside the hotel, but also touch on the strengths and weaknesses within the hotel. As for the strengths of the hotel's office space, it is its greatest assets due to maintaining full capacity and having a modern design. There is also a great amount of kitchen space, which has great potential in opening up the restaurant again. However, we did see that there are many weaknesses the hotel is currently facing, but can be improved upon. There is a lack of communication between you and the general management at the hotel due to inexperience. The hotel needs major investment in updating its interior and exterior design, as well as improving upon its technological deficiencies. The hotel needs to create more structure and organization within its financial department. The hotel currently does not have accurate processes for compiling financial data. In addition, the hotel faces a huge drawback with the hostile stakeholders that currently own the land the hotel is built upon.
The opportunities and threats we uncovered through the SWOT analysis are consistent with our findings from the Pestel and Porter's analysis. To give more evidence and support to our final recommendations, we also conducted a VRIO analysis, a force field matrix, an Ansof's matrix, and a GE McKenzie 9-cell matrix. These have provided us with more analysis and data that have led us to reach our final recommendations. We have broken our recommendations into two categories, short and long term. We have also designated which recommendations require little to no investment and those that require a great deal of investment. On the short-term side, we recommend that you replace your current general manager, Kaplan, with an employee that has had formal training and experience. This will immediately change the culture of the hotel and create a better environment for employees and customers to be in. To create higher quality at a better price, the hotel should switch their suppliers. The hotel currently uses suppliers that are in close relationships with Kaplan, which limits the quality of products. Both of these recommendations require little to no investment. To help with the lack of employee engagement, we are recommending that the hotel make an investment towards training its employees across all levels. This will raise motivation and production levels of employees while at work. This training should also include specifics on how to consolidate and accurately report financial data. This training will require moderate to low investment, but will tremendously improve the basic function of the hotel. As for the long-term recommendations, they all require a greater amount of investment, but they could potentially increase the value and profit of the hotel significantly. We think it would be in your best interest to reopen the once famous casino. This would help attract local gamblers as well as foreign ones. On a more basic level, we believe that the hotel must undergo a full-scale renovation in order to compete with competitors. And finally, the hotel needs to work with stakeholders of the land in order to acquire it from them. This will allow the hotel to have more freedom in developing and growing the hotel. We understand that this is easier said than done, and we would be happy to help you through this process. We have appreciated the opportunity to work with you in your hotel and look forward to working with you again in the near future.